Everybody, Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. Just want to do kind of a little bit of a manifold video, just to show you how we use our Liquiforce 150 psi 10 gallon a minute machine. Got it from Russ Johnson at Southside Equipment. Love that machine, and it is 1,000,000% better than the 12 volt pumps that we were using originally. Still have the Gen 2 reel, but I have since upgraded from 12 volt systems. So I tried to come up kind of with a bit more complicated version of this, but this is actually working really well. We actually use that machine just for applying chemicals. We don't use it usually to rinse. So this setup is actually more for flushing the system than it is for really switching over to water to soft wash a house or roof or whatever else for the rinsing aspect. But it still works, same idea. So I want to show you real quick. So this is our mixed tank here. Just come right out through there. This is just tape so we know which way. I'll put a Sharpie marker or whatever on it. But so right now it's coming in from the mixed tank, goes through here, and then that inch hose comes over to the inlet on that far side. You can see it there, and then goes through either we have our bypass line or the 3/4 inch line. I still don't really like how that's wired, or not wired, but plumbed. Do want to kind of modify that a little bit, but right now it works great. Got the 3/4 inch line that comes up here to our hose reel and then the machine. So that's what we're going to use 90% of the time. When we need to make more mix though, this inch hose goes up to, and we just basically put it right into that drum, which has got our SH in it. Are going to be putting some cam locks on there so we can pump from there. Right now we've also got that drum pump, which works well since the lid is just right there. So we'll put our 5-10 gallons or whatever we need in there. If it's roof mixed with this 100-gallon tank, we're going to use the 10 gallon a minute machine instead of pumping till we go crazy. But so if I need to flush it, or if I need to make more mix, so I get the water, or get the bleach pumped in there, and I need to get water into it now. So all I do is I switch this, and what it does is then this is what's going to be going into here. Shuts off the mix tank, and now I have these two. This is my main water supply. Got the valve here. It's kind of getting upside down, but whatever. And then this is the hose that goes to my bleach tank, so I can suck in 5 or 10 gallons that way, and then I can switch this valve. So same thing right now, it's towards bleach. Switch it that way, gets water in, flush the system. I'm gonna go ahead and switch that back so it doesn't mess the guys up tomorrow. The other thing that I've done though, so when you do start flushing it, it's really not gonna matter if you only need to flush it for say 30 seconds or whatever, because that'll run 5 gallons of water through that pump. And it's really not gonna make that much of a difference in a 100-gallon mix. But what we have is this other 3-way ball valve. So right now we got the bypass line comes in here and goes right back to circulate in there. So if I really want to flush it really well, so I would switch all this so that I'm sending water through it, water going into there and letting it bypass. Water's going to come up through here, and I would just switch this up. That then goes through here, looped around, and into the buffer tank. Because it's not going to matter if you get a few, if you get a gallon or two and 100 gallons of mix, or 100 gallons of water, or whatever amount of water you've got in there, it's really not going to affect it. You can still just rinse just fine with it. Again, same thing with this, that we've put that little lever on there, just so we can see exactly which way it's going. I really like the ones where you're actually either twisting it this way, or that if it pointed up it would be going this way, or pointing down it would go that way. I know it looks a little bit blurry on here too, but hope that helps, guys. Thanks. Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland.